All right, so it's about 90 degrees out right now. I think with the real feel and the humidity, it's like pushing 94, 95. And I just finished up a 4-mile run. And it's hot out here, son. It is hot out here. But for the first 2 miles, I was sitting there telling myself, I was like, this is way too hot of a pace, man. Like, there's no way I'm going to maintain this for, 4 miles. And make it even better, I have this hill that I did run up. It's about 3/4 of a mile long. And, a mile and a half in, I was telling myself, I said, dude, I'm going to blow out on that hill. Like, there's no way I can, maintain this. And, I hit that hill, guns a-blazing, panting and wheezing all the way up. And by the time I got to the top, dude, my legs were screaming to stop. Lungs were on fire, and I was just like crawling my way. And as soon as I hit the top, I hit my 3-mile marker. I turned around and, barrel all the way back down. And so I hit that wall today. But I kind of told myself, I was like, it's been a little bit since, I've kind of broke myself on a run. So today was the day for it. And then that 4th mile felt real slow. I don't know what the pace was. I know that I lost 30 seconds off my splits going up that hill. But there's a 4-mile run in, 90 degree weather. So better than I was yesterday. Well, I had really thought about recording a video like midway through the run while I was on the hill. It kind of would have been, funny to be out there running a hill and, there I am shirtless saying it's 90 degrees and I'm out here, running hills or whatever. But I was so deep in that pain cave that pulling out the phone seemed like too much. It was going to take too much energy, and I was gasping and wheezing so hard. I wouldn't have even been able to talk. It's kind of funny looking back now. Even like the 2 miles leading up to that, I said I was, pushing a little hot for a 4-miler. I don't know if it was the heat today or, maybe the fact that I haven't drank a whole lot of water. But I was breathing through my nose for most of it. And then, every few minutes I'd open up my mouth and get a few, good gasps of air in the first 2 miles. And then go back to steady nose breathing. And then, a minute and a half later, open my mouth, take a few deep breaths, and then, I was good to go, only through my nose for another few minutes. And then I hit that hill, and I don't know, man, like, it didn't take no time, and I was still trying to push the pace. I was gassed, man, absolutely burnt. And I knew it was going to happen, too. But like I said in the video, I was like, I just needed to hit it today. How long has it been since I've, hit the runner's wall and, just been dead. So I found that wall today, got to the top of the hill, and I thought I was going to throw up midways of the hill. My stomach started, bubbling real bad, and I was like, this is not good, dude. I was like, if I'm going to throw up, I'm just going to have to do it and keep running. So I tried to hold pace, but by the time I got to the top of the hill, I was at like a 10-minute and 30-second mile pace, and that was wide open. That was all I had. Hit the 3-mile marker, barreled all the way down, and then the 4th mile, I was just trying to get it in. I really wanted to stop and walk, but I told myself, these are the moments where, it's going to count. So I kept that up, hit the 4th mile and whatnot. Then I came home, ate supper, I did a little bit of reading. Then I came out here. I've done some dumbbell bench, and if you've seen me doing the pretty well just, isometric overhead hold. Just trying to work on some shoulder stability. I've, done some other stuff with a band and 2.5 pound plates, like trap 3 raises. Just some small, shoulder stability work to go along with the dumbbell bench press. Then I did some TLC on the rest of the body, mainly the legs, just taking the knees through a good range of motion, just trying to maintain mobility and, keep them conditioned to extreme ranges of motion. And so that's pretty well it for the workout. I want to say I felt really, really good coming into the squats today. I only did a set of 10 on 135 because my quads are burnt, and honestly, that was kind of a tough set. But mobility-wise, the quads felt really good. I mean, not the quads, but like the hips and everything felt good, which is weird because my calves got absolutely hammered on that run today. So I was expecting to come out here and be, pretty tight, because the hamstrings have already stiffened up as well. But I was watching Ivan Durek's video today about how he's been, cycling on a stationary bike. And, he mentioned how cycling has, made him feel a lot better in the hips, because with each pedal, you essentially have, one leg completely straightened out, and, it's a stretch on the hip flexor. And so, he said over the course of an hour, how many repeated stretches is he going through with the hip flexors, within an hour of cycling. And I was like, dang, man, I've kind of noticed the last couple of days that I probably need to strengthen and stretch my hip flexors a good bit. So on the warm-up for that run, I did like 10 ATG split squats, which is essentially just a super deep lunge. 10 steps, both sides. And, to be honest, my hips felt like they opened up pretty good. I felt good throughout on the run. And then I did a few more ATG split squats on the way back home. And then, I get out here tonight and there is like no stiffness in my hips. I'm feeling very, open. I don't know. So I guess I'm going to have to start doing, a lot more of these. I don't know. We'll see where time takes me. Anyways, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.